today?
It's deadline. We are dead on the line.
You can literally see the lack of energy versus previous weeks.
The lack of energy.
I think yours is notable. We just normally look dead.
Thanks.
Just checking all the websites. Guys, how's the stream coming through? Can anybody hear us?
Facebook
anybody see
looks
us?
fine from my side.
Yeah, well, I like how the social media posts show you. Well, now everything's coming back in feedback. How it shows you when you're live.
Yeah.
There we
If you
go.
follow us, yeah, gives you
If you follow us, it gives you enough. How's the team? How's Deadline treating you? What is this? Magazine number 3 in the
150.
% bad or good?
No, that's the amount of magazines it feels like we've done. 150. That was the answer to the question you asked.
That's an interesting observation. Yeah, look, I mean, putting one together is not child's play. But yeah, we're having lots of fun. Guys, what are you looking forward to most? Let's be honest, that design, we saw the covers. We're still not saying anything, but we saw those covers, and goodness gracious.
They're beautiful.
I'm going to get 2 myself to mount somewhere. That's all we're saying.
I feel like if I say anything, I'm going to blurt out what it is. So I'm just going to not.
Are you going to pull a Tom Holland, like talking about Spider-Man and just spoiling all of the MCU/NAG office secrets? We can't have you on the show anymore.
Give anything away. So I'm just going to.
So if you haven't caught on by now, NAG magazine is back, guys, and you can grab the magazine off the shop.nag.co.za website. It's the blood, sweat, and tears of these poor souls, and Len, and Oliver, who's not on this call. But yeah, we are very proud of this. As somebody that's been with the magazine since very early days, it feels like we're embarking on this incredible. It's the same journey, but I'm still pinching myself that we're doing it in 2025. It doesn't feel like it's a reality. I mean, I'm a 45-year-old person and I'm still doing gaming magazines, publishing. It feels surreal. Wait till you guys get there. You'll know what the introspection means.
I'm just surprised you're 45. I thought you were like 85. I feel like that's my shocker.
That's just a beer. I should look much younger. I've stopped my Nivea program too. So, guys, what? Sorry?
Program. Program for Jack Black program.
So what have you guys been playing with? I've got something in my hands here that I've been waiting for, especially off the back of the award we gave it last year for the predecessor of this device. But just a quick gadget of the week.
Ooh.
So nice.
This is the Galaxy S25 Ultra. And yeah, it's been a few days now, but the gaming performance is pretty impressive. But don't laugh when I tell you, or rather, should I say, guess, what is the number 1 game I've been playing on this phone for the last few days?
It has
straight,
to either be
non-stop.
Balatro or something really old school like Snake.
Balatro is the winner. Look, it runs very well. And if you hit some of those high streaks, this phone heats up. So it is doing the work. It is doing the work in the back end. I did run.
Does it slow down? Is the question.
Does it slow down? Oh no! It's been. I don't think a game like Balatro will slow it down. I haven't maxed out. Have you reached those E numbers yet, Ariel?
Yes,
I have
now played so much Balatro that I've actually put the handheld away because I was playing it on the handheld while watching TV and stuff, and then I realized I don't even know what is going on in my show anymore. I've lost a half a season.
Yeah, hours passed with that game. But yeah, this is not about Balatro because we will talk for hours. But so I've been wildlife benchmark maxed it out. I mean, I'll run the others too. But I mean, it's so far it's pretty impressive. The AI features are pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. There's some really cool music search. So if you anything on the phone, you just kind of do an AI circle to search type thing. And it Shazams that for you. It's not Shazam, but it does that. It's very, very cool. What have you guys been playing? Cody, you've been playing with something new as well.
some new things. Am I? Okay, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you are. It's not under embargo.
Okay, cool.
Is it? Well, yeah, no, you can buy it. You can buy it. Yeah.
Yeah. You can buy it. He picked up some nifty goodies for Ariel, which I stole. And this thing.
Let's just hold it up. Keep it up there. I'll keep it up there. So anybody who's listening now, you guys need to understand so we all chill, play games, have fun with what we do, but the sheer war hunger that comes out of everybody as soon as something lands at the office that somebody wants.
Hey, no, I disagree.
Insane.
I feel like, from my perspective, that this was given to me. Cody went, I love Magic more, and I went, of course, friend Cody, you can have it with love. That's how I saw it go down in my mind. That's all I'm saying. Believe who you will, viewers, but
it's those momentary, like if something cool lands and everybody guns for it. And yeah, if you see the NAG office, you'll understand why as well, because Len is the worst. Len has a very famous saying, he who dies with the most toys win. And he's on that journey very hard. I'm surprised we haven't seen any symbiote figurines, statues, should I say. Those aren't figurines, statues in the office.
It's because he hasn't gone to the symbiote.
Yeah, he's not really seen them one-on-one.
Yeah, thank God.
It's the same. I had a mate who was like, oh no, like he also collected a whole bunch of geeky things, and he was like, oh no, they're too expensive, and then went on a private tour of the creator's house. The creator was like, oh, I have payment plans, and now he owns like 40 of them. His whole house is just full.
I can see why. I mean, I'm sure you guys have been, but their showroom that's not open to the public. You can go by appointment, I believe, but it is insane. I went there. They what was it? Oh, it was a birthday, like a little anniversary thing, and there was a couple of people there. I've seen them at Rage, and it's under those show lights is one thing, but looking at them in a kind of loved environment, I don't know, it's just something else. I don't know. That's the only way I can put it. And it made me want to buy one. And while I was there, I saw a couple of sales. I never thought, I didn't really think people spend that much money seemingly just on a Saturday morning. But yeah, my eyes opened. And then obviously I saw the whiskey vault at the back. And then now I understand. Now I understand what's happening.
But like, you say that, right? But I remember when the Lego store opened up in Sandton, Larry and I went for the launch. And I mean, for the launch, they had some of their premium, like, adult Lego sets. You're talking, it starts at like 20,000 Rand and it goes up to like 70,000 Rand. And there were so many people buying these Lego sets. I was mind blown. I was like, this is crazy. And now I have expensive Lego sets.
And now I was just about to say, Ariel, you became one. You became what you feared.
It's the worst, but it's crazy. I mean, that symbiote like showroom is the ultimate. If you have to picture in your head what like the ultimate collector's cave is, that's what that whole showroom is. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah. But that's why I threw in the word passion, because it's definitely a geek, a geek playground, and it's all the little things you see as you walk in. There's all these little trinkets, and you go, "Holy crap! Who signed that? What is that?" And I'm not just talking about the whiskey. I mean the other things as well. It's pretty incredible. But we digress. Cody, tell us about that Magic. I didn't even know Magic the Gathering is still a thing.
Magic the Gathering is a
People will
massive thing.
stab you. Guys, ignore that.
Pretend you didn't
I don't know, he glitched.
Well, anyway, I stole these from the office that Ariel apparently doesn't go to anymore, and it's just so this is a starter set. If anyone doesn't know, I don't know if you can see these cool little foil cards over here.
Just hold it back a little bit when we want to screenshot that. Oh, you haven't even opened them, Cody. That's pretty impressive.
I have very good card collecting habits, so we'll see. I might not open these. But yeah, I mean, it's a starter set. It's the Universes Beyond. So I mean, if you're a Magic fan, you'll know that they team up with like literally any brand, and they will make some cards that feature that set. So I mean, one of the hottest ones coming out sometime in the middle of this year is the Final Fantasy set. This one you can see is this Assassin's Creed set, and we have Ezio here in the one deck, and we have Eivor from Valhalla in the other deck. So these are basically ready to play decks that feature a few Assassin's Creed specific cards, and then a few other cards, you know, that are common to the rest of the Magic set. Yeah, and it's basically, they make these sets, so if you're a starter player and you just want to kind of learn how to play, this is how it comes. You get 2 decks for you and a friend, and you get the rules and you get some deck boxes. It's pretty cool. I think it retails for like $500, so it's not that expensive.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
That's
nice,
how they
easy
get
way.
you in, guys.
That's
is
exactly how they
in.
get you.
Back in the day when Larry and I was super broke, we wanted to get into like a board game thing that we could play together. And I still remember going to the mall and we were like, what fits in our budget? And we were like, ooh, Magic. Let's play Magic together. And that was the last time it was affordable. Literally, then and there, they get you at that low barrier to entry, and then they get you hooked, and you're like, no one can afford this.
Yep. So they do it so smartly, right? Like this starter set is 2 decks, but it's the basic cards. So like everybody has these, everyone knows how to counter these decks. So what do you have to do to get better? You have to buy booster packs. Okay. They have 3 different kinds of booster packs in Magic. Okay. You have what they call draft packs, which are the cheapest packs, which are like 120 Rand a booster, and that's all your bulk cards. Then you get play packs, which are like 190 Rand for 12 cards, 190 Rand for 12 cards. And that's kind of like your cool cards. And then you get what they call the collector's packs, which they've recently started making. And it ranges anywhere from like 700 Rand to 1,500 Rand for 10 cards, I think it is.
Or you guys could spend 150 Rand and get this.
Yeah. Maybe we'll throw a Magic card in there. Who knows? I've got 120 cards here, so.
Ooh, Cody, that is a genius idea. Unless, I mean, I thought you wanted to keep and play with them, but you say everybody has those cards.
I mean, yeah.
Well,
these are the starters. We'll see.
The starters.
There's some cool cards in here.
How deep does the Assassin's Creed theming go on everything?
Yeah, so I mean, they obviously, as you've seen with the decks here, there's an Ezio deck. So the cards that are in there relate to sneaking around, assassin kind of thing. So you'll have like daggers as weapons and.
So there isn't really anything exclusive, but maybe in the booster packs, that's where you get the nice. I'm talking about the Assassin's Creed's exclusive kind of cards.
Yeah,
right?
So they have exclusive Assassin's Creed cards. You won't necessarily build a full Assassin's Creed deck because
you'll
obviously
just throw one into a deck.
Yeah, you'll have a couple in a deck that features like the common cards. But yeah, there's quite a lot of Assassin's Creed specific, so you can have a variety of different Assassin's Creed style decks, which is cool.
That'll give you a weird advantage. That's pretty cool. I didn't realize. I thought it was just maybe artwork over kind of existing types of cards, right? It's actually unique.
New. Yeah.
That is actually pretty cool. So for collectors, obviously it's one thing, but if you want that special, have you seen any specific cards that would be really specific? And I mean, I'm putting you on the spot here, but have you seen anything that's really specific and like cool Assassin's Creed style? But I mean, it's pretty new still, so we won't have all that information.
I mean, yeah. So I mean, the cards themselves are like just under a year old. I mean, if I'll try hold this up to the camera again, you can see here there's a specific. This is
Hold it back a little bit,
on the rooftops. I don't know if you can.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's
so
pretty
it's very
cool.
specific artwork. And then if you get the collector's packs, they have what they call a full art borderless card, where the whole card is the artwork.
Okay.
And then it's like very specific, very cool looking. These are the cards that have like, they're numbered and they go for like $400. Those are the kinds of cards you don't play with. Those are the ones you put in a plastic case.
So just to clear us from any accusations, we're not going to put those potentially in the magazine.
I'm not even going to bring those up ever again and pretend they don't exist anymore.
Don't exist, yeah. So that live unboxing of all the cards may not happen. What do you think of the likelihood of getting something good in there?
So these decks you won't. These are very.
No.
Not even a hidden secret. Not even like a 1 in 1 million chance of getting the gold.
Not even a little chance. That's why. That's why, as Ariel said, this is how they get you. This is lots of cards for cheap, but everyone knows what's in here. There's no gambling with these decks.
Yeah, Raymond says Pokemon cards can be crazy expensive as hell. Been there, done that. I don't even want to think about it. So I'm not going to go back in deep enough in my memory up for this because I'm going to cry. But I'm nauseous. I feel nauseous when I think about the cards, Magic the Gathering cards that I had in my hand that I bought for next to nothing. Because we had a teacher that was very much into it. And I just fell in love with the styles of the cards. So I just bought whatever nice ones. And one or two of them may have been cut up because I liked the graphic for something. Very early days, guys. I'm talking 90s here, okay? Don't at me. But
going through Regis' old journal, there's like a cut-out Black Lotus just sitting there on the top.
You see, that's why I don't want to. No, I definitely didn't have that. But I remember the stories about, But then back then, it felt like it was like top trump cards, right? Those cards, it just felt like there were some rare ones, and it was obviously a thing, but there wasn't that value attached to it. That's like, holy, you need to keep this one. I
feel that in my soul. My first ever Funko Pop was a Michael Jackson Funko Pop. And it was before Funkos really became a thing. And I took the pop out, threw the box away, moved on with my life. And then when Funkos really became a thing and I started collecting, I started cataloging. And that particular pop in its box is worth like 50,000 Rand. And every single time I see that pop, it pisses me off. Every time I see it, I can feel the rage bubble inside of me. And the worst is, I'm not even a box thrower away. It was a spontaneous moment of, don't be a hoarder, throw it away.
Cody knows all about that, eh?
Yeah, look, this up ever again.
Is that done now? I didn't know it lapsed already. Yeah, look, I mean, I think I also had the one thing I think about more often than I should. I don't know why this is in my head, and I think I need to do an extensive effort to find this again. But I bought a box copy of GTA 1. The first few I bought box copies, but this one had like all the poster, it was beautiful CD, the warranty card, but it was pristine. I kept it for so many years. And at some point I gave it away. And to me, that was one of the things that I thought was the coolest thing ever. What you got a map about, and I didn't even use the map because I didn't want to kind of destroy it,
Damage it. Mm-hmm.
And I can't think about that period of time when I gave it away, I lost it. So I can't even track it. But yeah, anyway. Let's not reminisce about things that could have been, because that's a dark path to go down. And we're on deadline, so that's going to exacerbate things. But Ariel, one of the biggest games at the moment, and I've only heard good things. In fact, I don't think I've seen any bad scores. But tell us a little bit about this new addiction of yours. It's not Balatro for once.
Split Fiction. So Split Fiction, for those who don't know, is Hazelights' newest game. So Hazelight is a AAA indie game studio that specializes in co-op games. You cannot play it alone. You have to play it with a friend. And in order to make that as easy as possible, they've got like a friend pass system, so only one of you needs to own the game, and the other person can play with you for free. Yeah. And they've pretty much just made great games. Their first game was a game called A Way Out, where you played two convicts trying to escape from prison together. It was fantastic. It gave you major, now that you mention it, Grand Theft Auto type vibes.
All right.
Just with like the weird mini game things that you could do. Like in the prison yard, you could have like a basketball competition with like other inmates. Like it was just, there was so much to do in the world. It was great. Then they released It Takes Two, which I still think, if you have somebody who you want to play games with, whether it is a child, an adult, a parent, it doesn't matter. It is a fantastic game to play together and experience. And their latest one is Split Fiction, which I would say definitely not a beginner-friendly game. So where I would say It Takes Two you can buy to have fun with anybody, Split Fiction, you go into it with the expectation you can already comfortably use a controller, know what everything is, you understand game mechanics, but it is genuinely wonderful. Within 48 hours, they'd already sold 2 million copies. And again, it is a co-op game, so we can reasonably presume that over 4 million people were playing it within the first 48 hours.
Yeah.
It's got pretty much 10 out of 10 reviews across board, and honestly, it deserves it. Like, Cody has been playing games with me and Larry lately. We play League together, and I think he can attest to we don't always have the best couple vibe when playing games together. And yet, we had nothing but good times playing Split Fiction. As adrenaline fueled and as serious as it is, it's just everything in the game is designed that you feel so connected, and everybody feels like they are equally responsible for everything working out. It's not like one person is in charge and the other person is just tagging along at the back. Everybody has to do everything, and it's great. It just gives you all of those warm, cozy couple vibes. I cannot recommend it enough.
Okay, so you like it then? Is that basically what you're saying?
It's so good.
I must be honest with you. I haven't played. I've never been a co-op. I really want to. I'll be playing lots more co-op, definitely. But it's always been the one that intrigues me, especially with It Takes Two, because I actually saw how many couples reignited their love for each other based on playing a game. It was weird. I saw a lot of stories around, and I always thought that is very cool. A game that you can play with somebody that's not a gamer.
Yeah.
That to me, It Takes Two, always highly recommend it. I'm going to play it one day. When you talk about
the story for that one, sorry, Rich, that It
of
Takes
course,
Two
yeah,
story was about the couple.
Yes.
Yes,
like,
yeah. So I mean, that was
yeah.
No, I mean, yeah. So please go on, yeah.
Well. It was just designed. The story was well written, so. Yeah.
But yeah, exactly. But I believe it's also, you didn't have to necessarily be a pro player to understand the mechanics. You can get a controller and your partner can play it.
It Takes Two is like your great starter into co-op games for me. Like, if you are somebody who plays games 24/7, or you are somebody who doesn't play games at all, whether you're somebody too young to really understand the story, or you're old and jaded and don't care about romance in your life, like, anybody can enjoy the game. It was their most approachable game. Split Fiction, on the other hand, again, it presumes you can already play games and you're comfortable in games. But I think it's great because both of those can be true. Like, if you enjoyed It Takes Two, but now you're looking for something more challenging, Split Fiction is just the next evolution, and it's great.
One of the things that made me look at, and I've just got a very interesting message. We'll get to this now. One of the things that made me look at Split Fiction with like knowing that I need to play this game is all the pop culture references. And one particular scene where they were playing as two pigs, and then they turn into the sausages. And I thought, I like the humor behind. That's kind of my thing that I laugh at. So that's what kind of piqued my interest. And then when you started raving about it, Ariel, or you started, let's just say, advocating it for it even before it launched, yeah, you knew. You kind of foretold this one.
Can I just say, that pig section, the sausages isn't even the funniest section. The funniest section is the fact that the way you traverse the world as the one pig is by farting. And you fart out rainbows and sparkles, and then you can sort of fly from platform to platform. And it was never not funny. Like, that section of a game isn't overly long. So Split Fiction is like cut. It's a whole bunch of different stories. And a story won't last you longer than, let's say, 30 minutes. But it was funny for all 30 minutes. Every single time I had to fart my way up onto a platform, it was hilarious. Like, it never got old.
Oh, absolutely love that. Cody, have you played it yet? Oh, the other thing about that is the Friends Connect. So, I mean, you obviously have a friend that you can just, you don't have to buy all the copies. I mean, I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that friend pass concept of theirs really is great. Because not only does only one person need to own the game, but they also don't have console restrictions, so it's not platform-wise. So I could own it on Steam and play with Cody for free on PlayStation, or vice versa, and that is also really nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, that's a feature. I mean, that should almost be a standard feature in co-op games, unless the game is, cheaper, for that reason. That's very cool. Len is nudging me for something here. He wants to join. Should we let him in? I don't know. We should actually type that up. Do we let Len in?
Sure. Just this once.
He's gonna show us his new steering wheel. Let's see. Put money on it.
I'm so over sim racing. I've only heard about sim racing, even though that massive rig is there. I've not actually experienced it. It feels like he's always on it. There's no point in time in the office for me to actually say, can I just play Forza, please? Because I don't even think he's got Forza installed. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of...
The worst part is he's not even racing. He's just sitting in the settings, like tweaking settings.
Yes, because he's not racing anymore. He's truck simming.
I
can't.
Well, I don't know. Has he been truck simming?
I haven't seen him drive a truck.
Devon Kutsia asks, have you guys seen the game Repo?
Yeah. So, Repo online co-op for you and 6 players, hidden object, horror type game.
Yeah, a little bit silly, isn't it?
Yeah. This is sort of where we get into a topic we were talking about before the podcast came, like the differences between multiplayer games and co-op games. Like, Repo is technically a co-op game, but in my mind, it's a multiplayer game.
Like, you can go against each other.
Yes. Yeah. With a game like Split Fiction or It Takes Two or A Way Out, there's never a me versus you. The whole game, all the mechanics, all of the puzzles, everything is designed around you do this so that I can do this and we can achieve this one thing together. So it's like you're constantly collaborating and communicating. Repo, yes, it has that, but it still feels more like I'm just a bunch of mates hopping in together. This is my version of League, or my version of Dota, or my version of, what is the game with the, all the kids play it. It's not Fortnite. Before Fortnite. Among Us, there we go. It's got that sort of vibe to it.
Oh, nice. Have you guys played the Last Protocol or something? The first-person version of Among Us? That floated around a couple of weeks ago, months ago.
I've seen a couple of videos of that. It does look like fun.
I played it early on, and it was fun, but it was too few people, and I still needed to, the mechanics was, slightly different. I couldn't quite grasp all the tasks yet. But anyway, it was a lot of fun. We digress. I'm still waiting for Len. Len made big hoo-ha about dialing in. Devin says again, yeah, it's quite funny. So Devin, I mean, let us know. What do you think? You mentioned the game Repo. Did you have a particularly good game experience with it? Is it a game that you found was, yeah, that's the one to play? I would love to hear more about your thoughts on that. Len also said uninstall League. I mean,
never.
You can't uninstall it. I tried the other day and it said can't uninstall because the Riot client is still running. The Riot client
does never close.
Turned off. It doesn't turn off.
100%. You are stuck with League forever.
It's like the C19. Let's just leave it at that. It never leaves your body.
Don't know what to talk about.
COVID, guys. Jeez, like, I don't want to mention that word even.
Now
it was a black, dark joke. But so Devin says he saw it, but never grabbed his attention.
Yeah, I think he's talking about Last Protocol.
Oh, sorry, you're right, you're right.
But again, I think all of these games fulfill different itches, right? So I really enjoy story-based solo games. Like, I have a good time, Last of Us, Horizon, anything like that. I love it. But I always play it sort of cooperatively. So, like when I played Days Gone, as an example, a whole bunch of us played Days Gone over Discord together. So that when you make a choice, you can be like, what did you guys pick? What did you guys do? And you sort of experience, even though it's a solo game, you experience it together. So that has its spot.
That is cool.
Then like co-op games have their spot, and online games, whether you love it or hate it, like the CODs of this world, the leagues of this world, have their spot, and it fulfills that different itch for what you're looking to do with your friends.
And that is the mic drop moment. And well, yeah, that's when you kind of drop mic and just switch off the podcast. I mean, that is what gaming is about. And because we have so many games now, you can, I mean, I'm still amazed at how many new games come out every day. Some of them, not all of them are great, obviously, and stuff that you still want to play, but it's somebody building something cool that he or she saw enough value in to do something, whatever that kind of game is. And that to me is what makes, like.
We called it. We owe Cody money now. Thanks.
How are you guys doing?
Well, I mean, not as good as those two dogs right behind you. I think they're living their best lives right now.
Studio dogs.
Stogs.
Stogs.
Bad joke.
I don't know why. I just couldn't get the camera to work. I'm sorry.
I had a one-liner lined up for you. And it didn't happen. But now you have to wow us with your exciting news.
So I just came off the call with our printers. And we've been giving away some awesome prizes in every issue. So I'm not going to say what prizes we're giving away, but there's going to be 100.
100 of something.
100 of something very exclusive.
I'm
intrigued.
That's very cool. But wait, we can't give away 100 of something very exclusive. As Reach said when this podcast started, when there's something new and cool, we all have a fight club at the office because we wanted to. So 100 minus Reach's one, minus Cody's one, minus Ariel's one.
You know what
what, 95? No, and don't forget about Oliver. You might also want it. Who knows?
Minus Oliver's one.
Do you know that when Reichardt came back from his meeting overseas in the UK, can I say with whom? You can say with him. I don't know.
No, you can talk. I don't even know what you're going to say, but yeah, you can.
Okay. Well, he met with the guys from Ubisoft because, we got some good things coming up with the next issue, and might be the cover.
Didn't we just start the episode trying to be super?
I love it.
Low-key.
It's not
I guess
Cody, it's fucking Elaine.
This is why I kept quiet.
Yeah, well, Cody, you win this round.
Anyway, so Reichardt arrives with an extra suitcase full of really cool stuff, And one of this, Ariel, you don't know about this, is a very limited edition, only one of Ubisoft jacket.
No, I do know about it. I dipsed it. That is why Cody is sitting with my magic cards. It was a fair and square trade. I can show you the text messages. I can show you the proof. I have dibs that to beyond dibs. I even offered to give you guys Larry in exchange for that. No. I'm going to go back in the messages right now and be like, see, dibsed.
I was waiting for the step. When I saw that jacket.
Guess where that jacket is now?
I have a finger for you. Guess which one, Len?
It's in my cupboard.
What?
It's safe. It's safe there.
Oh, okay. So, I just getting. If you've watched the podcast from the beginning, if not, just go back to the beginning. I quoted, and I want to quote myself here. When merchandise and very cool things land at the office, it brings out this warmonger mentality among everyone.
Not me.
And you saw that live in real time. No, but you're always off camera, Len. You just quietly you just make it happen.
I'm over this now. I feel like I have to go to the office quickly.
We haven't seen you in the office for so long. I've forgotten what you look like. I've got to look at videos.
I hear there's a jacket for you, Ariel, at the office.
Apparently. I'm keeping it safe.
Look, hang on, guys. Simply saying first you want it doesn't necessarily mean you get it. I tried that jacket on myself. Listen. I tried that jacket on myself. It's not for me, so don't worry. It's not for me. The color clashes with my beard. That is such a super exclusive thing.
Yes.
Either it needs to be an event, a spectacle, to give it away. And if Ariel wants it, she needs to be part of that spectacle. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to message our connected Ubisoft who loves me so dearly. And I'm going to be like, these thieves have stolen my present right from under me.
That wasn't your present, actually. But hang on.
But I traded presents.
But it wasn't yours. There was one that was earmarked for you. There wasn't promise of any other. That's unfortunately, when you get to my advanced age, then you can make those calls. What do you guys?
Messaged me. I'm gonna private message him and be like, they stole it out from under me, and I'm so broken. I don't think I can cover any of your games ever again. I'm just so sour now.
Okay, let's not clip that part.
I feel like we need to give that jacket away to a reader.
We should do a thing
Atomic SA
in a box
says fight.
Touch it.
Oh, but then you'll get it grubby. But Atomic SA says there's no box; it's just a jacket. Fight Club for the jacket. I kind of like that. I think we need to let this idea stew a bit, guys. Maybe it doesn't have to be a physical fight, but we can play. What game do we know Ariel doesn't like?
Physical fight.
No, she's like, what's our liability like, Glenn?
At that office.
We're good.
Sign a waiver. Fight Club.
Let's play League of Legends. Oh.
No league for a year. No, you have to denounce league.
She'll do it.
GG.
No, she'll do anything for anything, yeah. Or
nobody
maybe Len
actually loves league. Spoiler.
Maybe. Ariel's got a lot of nice things in her display cabinet. What if we trade a prize for a prize?
I traded a prize for a prize. I don't understand. I got given something. I traded it. I got given magic cards.
Yeah, but you
I gave magic cards to Cody.
You traded it off the back of, I don't know what. You had magic in your hand, literally. Okay, guys, I think...
Look, a reader needs to get something.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Am I the only one rooting for the reader here? We need to get the reader the best.
No, I'm saying...
Guys, you already heard there was a whole suitcase full of things.
There wasn't that
Everybody's
many
just looking
things.
for an excuse
Wasn't
to
that
steal
many
my
things.
jacket. but there was a whole suitcase full of things. Readers are sorted. They get my beautiful words in print. I wish I was being gifted my beautiful words in print.
I think there's some stuff in the pocket that you can give her, Len.
I took it out the pocket. I've actually got it here.
Or if this podcast gets 100,000 views, yeah, I mean, you can. Then maybe.
Views.
But I think my point has been made. It brings out this creative side in everybody. Or Atomic says, obviously a physical fight, and then
Exactly.
Devan says, yeah, a boxing rink at Rage.
We should do that. We should definitely have some sort of boxing ring. Like those gladiators where they hit each other with the double-ended thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Are you not even looking?
No, don't even want to see.
We are.
I'm over it.
Boxer matches.
Okay, guys. I think
To burn that jacket to the
I don't
ground,
think we can get
yes.
anything good out of Ariel for the rest of the day. We've that's it. We've burnt her out.
I would like to show you the jacket, but it's far away.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's cool. Don't care.
Would you wear that jacket? Or would you keep it in the cupboard?
I already said I would wear it, but I don't
Every
care. I
day.
don't even want the
Every day
jacket
for
anymore.
2 years straight. If we give it to you.
I don't even want the jacket anymore. I offered to put it everywhere on Instagram and wear it and everything, and I just don't care. I don't want it.
Okay, I'll tell you. I think I've got a solution. Because the reader needs to get something.
They can
But
get
of
the jacket, I
equal
don't care.
awesomeness. Your steering wheel, Len. There we go. Done. That's it. Done. Easy. Easy deal. It's of similar value.
I'm sure.
That's not a deal. I'll put
Oh,
Larry
it's
up.
getting saucy. Put Larry up.
I already did!
Yes, I'm also doing it. I'm claiming him. So, yeah, all right. So, the reader must get something.
Look, I mean, I don't think let's not put this forum on there. Let's not have this because it's a nice clever fanger for the next podcast.
I've got a solution.
No.
And not that
Oh,
bombshell.
don't go.
Kick him.
This is what I life. This is literally what life is like at NAG. Now, if we ever miss a deadline, then you know this is why.
Oh, that's beautiful.
A nice box.
You see, now Len's ass is writing checks that his mouth can't cash. Or is that the other way around?
So, this
We
can go to
cannot
the
promise
reader.
anything. We're not promising anything.
Well, it wasn't an either or. It was an and and an and.
I'm trying to
Fighting
come up
for
with
the
a solution.
reader. Fighting for the reader. As I said, your steering wheel or your sim rig. What about that MSI 49-inch monitor right there behind you? Which are we allowed to show that on screen? Isn't that under embargo until like
It's
next
not on
week?
screen.
Well, I hope it's not.
Yeah, that's...
No one knows what that
Lane
is.
just shifts his body in front of a box like it's not on stream. No one saw anything.
This podcast is getting. I don't know. It's out of
This
hand.
is exactly
It's
how
getting
things
ridiculous.
go at NAG. This is exactly why this is called the public meeting. This is how they
Okay,
go.
so why don't we do this, okay? Whoever we'll put the...
Whoever can speed read
We'll-
the magazine the fastest and give us the most facts wins a thing.
So, yeah, we must have like something special. A dinner with the NAG team as a prize.
I don't know. Would
Does
Ariel?
anybody
Would
want to
Ariel?
eat dinner with us?
Or a lunch,
Yeah,
or
that
a-
seems
yeah.
like we have to pay them to do it. To be honest with you.
And we all know dinner is just a monster and a hot dog roll from
Or they
the
can go on their own. We'll,
A dry
we'll-
hot dog roll.
we'll stick them through a dinner.
It's like, so she's got one vote, and Tomic says, please don't stress her out. We have to play with the league with her.
And
well, in that case, this podcast is never going to end. We're going to keep it running until tonight. But,
I've said this to Ariel before, and I'll say it on this chat. It's very difficult for me to say no to Ariel. Actually, to any of you, to be honest.
No, it's just me. It's just me. Sack it, losers.
Yeah. Hater.
What's a bit delayed? I don't know if you heard that.
Guys, we have
please, let's call it. Let's
just work to do.
No, you got League to play tonight. Len's got Forza, Assetto Corsa, Evo to do. Cody, I don't even know what do you do, Cody?
It's dinner night.
Podcaster.
It's Thursday night.
I'm a podcaster.
A potgooier.
A potgooier.
But guys, let me just say in this public forum, great work on the magazine so far. It's going to be the hottest issue we've ever done. We'll tell a couple of stories over the cover one day. But until then, thank you for tuning in, everybody.
Can we say gold foil?
I don't think we should say gold foil. Don't nobody say gold foil, okay? Please.
Okay, we won't say gold foil.
Oh,
yes,
we literally can't have Len on here. He is just a walking spoiler. I can't.
One could almost say he's an open magazine.
Now you should play the drums. Now.
I did the air drums.
Why is this thing so
It's
delayed?
too late.
Hey.
Okay.
There's like a 5-second delay. Okay, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. 46-minute podcast. I think that's our record. But Len, it's because there's a saying at NAG. It's called Len Standard Time. Anything plus 15 minutes up to 45 minutes is Len. So if he gets involved, it's going to be a thing.
It's because I've got
it's an
interesting
event.
Things to say.
I'm not faulting it. I'm just stating a fact, Len. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying I have to factor that in from a content creator point of view. Thank you, everyone. I mean it with love, Len. I mean, come on. Enjoy your beer. Cody, enjoy your deadline. Ariel, you're done with everything, so you're going to play games. And, chat to you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye. And I haven't been kicked.